Alright guys, I'm here with Mark Druitt, local champion businessman who helped put the first one of these together. Mark's with me here now as to say some words on how rural people should get to the cities and be a part of the bigger picture. Mark.
Yeah, thanks Hank. Yeah, we've been going down to Melbourne every fortnight. So we have the event here in Redcliffe, Barclay Square, or Big Lizzie Park, I like to call it. And we've been going down to Melbourne every second weekend. I've got a mate down there at the march today, and he said it's even bigger than the last week when we went. So it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and the media can keep denying and lying, but eventually it's going to be that big. And I think 1 million people's the benchmark, Hank. I think once we get to 1 million people there, then there'll be no stopping it. The crowd apparently today is really ruckusy, so the natives are a bit unsettled and a bit interested to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe you can speak on a more rural level, because you were the first one who thought of this idea on putting something like this together. What would you say to other people in other rural communities as to how to make an event like this yourself and bring your community together?
Yeah, one of the important things about something like this, on a regular basis, is that people can stop feeling like they're abnormal or alone. They can come out and see the crowd here. Like there's tons of people here. The amount of kids that got Christmas presents. We had a big dance thing before that Jake put on, and it's a party atmosphere. And I've got to tell you, the march in Melbourne is. I took a couple of friends last week that had never been before, and they were both stunned at the atmosphere, how friendly everyone is, and how peaceful it is. It's almost, I describe it like a Mardi Gras without the antics, if you like. So, if you can get to Melbourne, get to one of these, get in your own community, get one organised. It doesn't matter if you start off with 6 people, less, doesn't matter. Just get it going on a regular basis so the people out there that are feeling alone have somewhere to go and see that they're not abnormal and understand what's being perpetrated on us all.
And maybe one last word to the SUNRAYSIA Daily.
Yeah, I love you with all my heart and passion. You're a pack of liars and you should be shot.
Well, there's some words. Thanks so much, Mark. Really appreciate your time. I'm here with Kylie Teasdale, who is co-convener of the Mildura Common Law Assembly, here today to talk to me about common law, how or why it could be the remedy as to the issues we're facing, and how to go about it yourself. Kylie.
Hi, g'day, Hank.
Hello. Good to see you here again.
Yeah, fancy that.
Yeah,
fancy that. Yeah.
So about common law, what would you say it's about, and why is it the way forward?
Well, I think it's the way forward because, those of you that don't know, the government of Australia is actually a corporate government and, not legitimate. So what they're doing up there in those Parliament houses is not lawful, and they've taken their corporate law and taken the rights and freedoms away from the people. So one way to get that back is to get back under the Constitution and under common law and make some changes. The biggest thing is to educate people and just get in there and have a go.
Yeah, because it's really the only way forward is by coming together and fighting this ourselves. Obviously commonlaw.earth for all your common law informational needs. And obviously on commonlaw.earth you can find other assemblies in your area if they haven't. But what about if someone does want to join a common law assembly and there isn't one in their area? Do you have some words as to how you might go about creating your own?
Sure. You can go on to Common Law Earth, the website, commonlaw.earth, and you can also contact Mike Holt that owns that website and is very well versed in common law and been doing his stuff for a long time. So he can put you on the right track. If you can't find an assembly in your area, you can start one of your own. Like we did, and just work your way through it. It's not hard to get in there and have a go at it and learn. It's all pretty much common sense, common law, common sense, and it's the highest law in the land. So, none of this corporate stuff is not lawful, and we need to get rid of it, get back under our constitution.
We certainly do. Well, that's the whole message behind common law, really, is learning to stand in your power again and empowering communities to start standing up for themselves. Thanks so much for your time, Kylie. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm here with Jake Druid, local businessman and local champion, if you don't mind me saying. He's here to talk to me today about local politics and what we can be doing personally to take personal empowerment and personal responsibility leading up to this next election, and what we can be doing. Jake?
Yeah, thanks. It's good trying to get more people involved locally. I guess what we've come into now has come a lot from people being asleep and just not having much to do with local politics and everything like that. And we've allowed people like here, Ali Cuppa, getting in control and just running free, doing whatever they want. So been really pushing the thing of everyone needs to get involved in a party. I don't really care what party they're involved in. I've signed up as a volunteer for United Australia Party, and but I also have a lot of support for Ricardo Bosie as well. So, and Pauline Hanson's One Nation. So it doesn't really matter which one, just get involved. That's what I'm trying to push to people.
Yeah, because what we have to do is we have to find our own local candidates and push them ourselves, because the one thing we've learned is Liberal and Labor aren't the answer. So we really need to find our own solution, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. The major parties are not doing anything for us, so we've got to really push who we believe is going to take our agenda, the people's agenda, to Parliament, and it's not going to happen if we just all sit at home. So we've really got to get active.
Could you maybe talk to people about who might be wondering how to find your local candidate, how to find a candidate, how to go about that part of things, because that would be probably the part that people know least about.
Yeah. So for me, with the United Australia Party, I'll just give that example there. I just got on their website, read their policies and stuff like that. I've listened to a fair bit of Craig Kelly and Morgan Jonas, obviously with MCJ Report, listened to him talk, and he spoke last weekend at Melbourne about what he wants to push for. So for me personally, then I went on, I agree with a lot of that there, so then I went on and I signed up as a volunteer. I would like to get into politics myself, but I really want to learn a bit more first. So I think this next election cycle, I really just want to volunteer, learn the ropes, and then maybe later on get right into it. But we'll see what happens.
Well, that's what it's about. We need to learn this system ourselves and learn how to take it back ourselves. Thanks so much for your time, Jake. Really appreciate it.